Welcome to Fitness for Longevity. Andre checking in with you folks. Hope all is well out there in the YouTube world. Remember to train for life and train accordingly. Got an awesome chest specifically aimed video. Obviously your chest doesn't work unless your arms is included, so you know your triceps is going to be a part of it. You know your front delts is going to be a part of it, but we're going to try to limit as much front delts activation and tricep activation as we can, and just really try to put all the stress to the chest. Stress to the chest, baby. So right now I'm just kind of setting up. I'm warming up. Please pay attention to the push-up form. It's full range of motion, all the way down, all the way up. Just a great way to activate the chest. It's kind of pre-exhaust the chest and get the blood flowing. And we should, everything I'm doing at this point right now is just going to help me in regards to how much activation I'm going to get as I get, more into the workout here. So, and again, like I said, just setting up shop. Working on my garage gym, man. I got a few different things I want to add in there. I definitely want to get a mirror in there at some point. I'm thinking about repainting the wall and get my banner up, man. Get the banner up there at some point, that Fitness for Longevity banner, so I can start focusing on making more videos. So again, like I said, we're just setting up. I'm not going to be doing a lot of benching. The benching is almost equivalent to the push-ups at this point. It's really light, just working on range of motion. If you can see on the way down, I'm really slow on the way down and kind of explode to the top. All right, so it's very similar to the push-ups. Again, I'm just still warming myself up, getting some blood in there as we go along. Throughout the whole workout, you'll notice I'll implement the dips. I have dips in between each actual movement, but I keep the reps pretty low. So again, it's just all about that good range of motion, really trying to lead with my chest first, so that way I can get the best pump I possibly can. I'm doing a lot of bodybuilding still to a certain point because I'm losing the weight, thank goodness. So I'm leaning down, but I definitely want to keep as much muscle mass as I can. So even though I'm in not in a calorie surplus right now, more in a calorie deficit. So I'm constantly hungry as can be. And a lot of times I kind of feel tired, you know what I mean? I feel a bit exhausted. So I just really try to make sure my water intake is up to par, make sure I'm resting. That's everything during this point. So, it's a lifestyle, folks. It's not just, what you're physically doing. You train for an hour and then you got 23 other hours that you got to figure it out and make sure you're consistent, All right, so here we go. So the workout really kicks in at this point. Like I just finished up a last set of dip, and now I'm going to use the dumbbells. And I'm using the dumbbells because the dumbbells allow me to get better range of motion than I would with the barbell. So the dumbbell right now is 45 pounds. Don't have any heavy sets of dumbbells right now, but 45 pounds is good enough along with all the other movements that I'm implementing too. All right, so right now I'm just working on the range of motion. I'm working on the pace as well too. Probably about a 2-second count on the way down. 1, 2. Then I'll explode to the top. All right. So like I said, I'm doing a decent amount of reps with the dumbbells because it's not that heavy, but it definitely get heavy as I implement the additional movements as well. So now I put on some weight on the bench. If you'll notice here, again, it's all about that pace. Slow it down, about a 3-second count on the way down, and explode to the top. All right. So again, the reps are really low as well. I'm not doing a bunch of reps, nor am I doing a bunch of weight. But it's just about, again, trying to really, really lock into that form and slow them down and explode to the top. All right, and again, like I said, I'll just implement the dips in between each movement. So for me, I just like to hit the chest from every end possible. And for me, chest has always been a strong point ever since I was a youth and got into, started doing a lot of sports, playing football, and started training. I noticed my chest definitely took off fast in comparison to the rest of my body. So here I'm just doing an isometric hold at the end, at the bottom there. And I'm just doing everything to really get as much blood as I can in the chest in comparison to throwing on a bunch of weights, doing a bunch of sets. I mean, there's nothing wrong with volume. Volume is good. And there's a reason why people do volume, because eventually you'll get the burn. But I can get the equivalent burn of what you're getting in an hour, in a half an hour. just based on how, the tempo, the tempo, which is the pace, the range of motion, and everything else. So pay very close attention to things like that. So here we go. Now we're doing, the reason why I like to implement this workout, because for one, it just allows me to avoid any imbalances. So here we go. I notice my legs are kind of all over the place too, because it's kind of activating my core as well as I'm looking back over here as I go through everything. But the single arms just really allow me to have good balance of both ends, like I said, and avoid any kind of imbalances to the overall upper body. All right. And I'm also doing my isometrics with my dips as well. Here with a tempo, do about a 2, or I think it's about probably a 2 or 3 second hold at the bottom. And at this point, man, my chest is on fire. All right. Pay really close attention to the tempo through the whole routine, man. It has a big deal. A lot of people like to kind of use a lot of momentum through their workout. And the momentum, eventually you're going to burn, but you're going to have to do a whole lot more. So you want to try to avoid any momentum. I mean, if the situation you're looking for explosion and and that's what you're training for at that point, momentum is fine. But in this case, we're trying to build the chest up. So again, you see the isometric hold at the bottom, then explode to the top. And again, I don't have heavy dumbbells, man, so I have to do everything I possibly can do to put the muscle at a disadvantage, folks. All right. So just a couple more reps. Back over to the dip. So at this point, I'm just kind of supersetting. I mean, again, it's volume. At the end of the day, it's volume. Again, like I said, it's not just about the weight. It's not about 100 sets. It's definitely about the tempo and your form and so forth. So you don't have to do a lot, folks, and you don't have to do it in the order that I'm doing it. All right. You just want to get the movement done and make sure the movement is being done properly. All right. So fitness for longevity, man. I hope you guys like the video. I'm just going to finish here with some incline push-ups. Again, try to hit the chest from every angle. And just try to lead with the chest first. Keep the shoulders out of it, and try to get the triceps is going to get exhausted eventually, but you want to get the chest done first. All right. So fitness for longevity. Hope you like the video, man. Hope you learned something from the video. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and share, folks. And I'll have another one coming to you really soon. All right. So peace and love, people. Fitness for longevity. Be blessed.